Hello! My name is Annie from Bill's Lighthouse. No more waiting around. I can see that you're very eager. You've seen the title. You know that we have a Forbidden Light booster box today. I've just come home actually from getting this. So I went to see my good friend Chris. We actually opened up some other packs as well of this. And once I can get into this anyway, I'll... Oh, that hurt. Yes, I'll tell you about how that one went as we go through our own one. I need to move my bin closer because I want to get into this very lovely jubbly. Push that through. I'm only going to open up half the box today. So I'm only going to open up the right side. So I'm going to take all these out. That is what we're going to open. I'm actually just going to move these because it's visually pleasing to have them on both sides. So as we... Such a clean stack that is as well. So let's come down a bit. So let's begin. The first pack of Forbidden Light I have opened on camera anyway, because I do know that. What am I saying? I do know that obviously. Well, I've just said that I've opened up some other ones today. We opened up half a booster box to ourselves. Moving my energies to one side, and yeah, we opened up half one of ourselves, and didn't get all that much. So we've had Amora, Fossil Excavation Map, Excavation Map, Diggersby, Flabébé, Binacle, Magnemite, Cubone, Bunnelby, Reverse Pancham, and our first rare card for today is an Yveltal Full Art. That's I think that's kind of on point for how things typically go around here. We either have very little, or we go a little bit crazy and we get some absolute nutty stuff. So let me sleeve him up straight away. So he's got Absorb Vitality, heal basically the damage done to an opposing Pokemon. Sonic Kill for 100, doesn't get affected by weakness or resistance. Doom count, if your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 4 damage counters on it, is knocked out, so kind of like that Creepshow Gengar. So we'll move him to the side. So, a very interesting start, because I've said this on pretty much every video that I've seen on Forbidden Light, you know, so whether or not someone's been opening up the Elite Trainer box or the Booster box, it's been that luck and pulls have kind of been in between. They're either really good or they're really bad. So we have Judge, Arachnoid, Metal Frying Pan, Snova, Bunnelby, Binacle, Bergmite, Skrelp, Bergmite again as a reverse, and a Tyrantrum Holo. So a Holo, pretty good there. Yeah, it seems like people are either getting really good boxes and whatnot, so like I've seen as low as a 3-hit box and something sometimes just as crazy to get even more otherwise. So yeah, it's just a very odd set. It's kind of in between. You either have really good or really bad. But we have Crash Awake, Uxie, Unit Energy, Inkay, Pancham, Dewpider, Fennekin, Helioptile, a Reverse Flabébé, and a Vivillon Rare. So I'll stick my rares in a nice pile as they sort of come and go. So we have our big ultra rares, our holos, and our regulars. So there are some really, like say, stunning cards in this set. Say some of the full arts and whatnot. Some of the even just like the GXs like look fantastic. Ultra Space, Braxian, Fuel Blade, Furfrou, Inkay, Magnemite, Honedge, Cubone. Oh, a Beast Energy, that is pretty fantastic. That's kind of one of the sought after ones. And on the end, a Sylveon Rare. So the Beast Energy is pretty good. We can go to the holo pile like this. Yeah, a lot of sort of focus on the Ultra Beasts. I think it's like a Kalos kind of based set, like in terms of the Pokemon, maybe. I don't know. I think. But yeah, definitely Ultra Beasts are very much a key point here. Holucha, very good. I'll put him into the pile. Braxian, Azelf, Honedge, Furfrou, Skidoo, Goomy, Fennekin, a reverse Ultra Space, and on the end is an Avalugg. So yeah, I mean, there's some cards like Beast Ring, like we've just seen the Beast Energy Prism. There are some regular rares of some Ultra Beasts. One of the big nasties, as we can see here, this fella, the Naganandel, I think. I've probably said that wrong. I think everyone said it wrong at some point in one of their videos. Hoopa, Lysander Labs, Mesprit, 1 second, Jupiter, Flabebe, Esper, Fennekin, Litleo, lovely little art there, Aeroverse, Heatran, and oh my! Right, I think. So there's been a bit of a conspiracy with some of the like Japanese boxes and whatnot. All of the left side of the packs are incredible. And that's why I wanted to pick the right side, because I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be the case, but I thought it'd be funny to do anyway. But so we have 2 full arts so far. I think this right side has definitely done as well. I think from now on I'm going to be shuffling my booster boxes up. So Diantha, did I say Diancie? That is a Prism card, but Diantha, you can play this card only if one of your fairy Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Put 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Lovely stuff. So we've still got a good way to go. I'm kind of hoping that we've got one of the good boxes, and and certainly it's not all down on one side. But as I was saying about Naganandel quickly, yeah, one of his moves is pretty much reliant on having a whole playing field full of Ultra Beasts. But another big one that I reckon is going to come out is Greninja. So we have Frogadier, Anyporter, Dualblade, Noibat, Gibble, Execute, Goomy, Bergmite, a Reverse Beast Ring, fantastic, and a Heatran rare. That Beast Ring is a rare as well, so in there. Yeah, so there's definitely, like I say, people who are going for these sort of Ultra Beast decks are looking for, say, the Beast Ring, the Beast Energy, all these lovely big beastie boys. Ah, yeah, fight for your right to party. Klefki, Uxie, Lady. Hang on, let me get the focus a little bit. Okay. Helioptile, Fancham, Bergmite, Scatterbug, Goomy, a Reverse Malamar, that's another good one, and a regular Malamar. So yes, he's going to be very good for rotating your energies around. Not rotating your energies around, but basically it's going to be a good one for psychic decks to kind of get that energy acceleration and all of that good stuff. So just take that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a bit of a pickle now. So we have a Gabite. See, a lot of these Pokemon, Tyrant, have come back from like Ultra Prism and the like, but they've either been retyped. So they are the same Pokemon. So a Reverse Noibat and a Flawless. So I don't know if that's a the Noibat is one we've had before, or if it's a very similar card. I feel like we've had that one recently. That might be. I feel like it's the same one that we had with like Guardians Rising or whatever one that had the Noibat and Noivern in the Sun and Moon sets. Anyway, Poipole. So there is another Ultra Beast, like I'm talking about. Crash Awake, Azelf, Flabebe, Litleo, Cubone, Scatterbug, Snova, Reverse Flabebe, and a Chloritza. That's correct. Sometimes I just have to double check myself that I'm getting these names right. So I'm trying to keep the code cards a secret from myself as well. I will give some out shortly. Obviously it's a new set, so I'd like some for myself. Floette, Magneton. See, that's the sort of one I've been talking about. Magneton obviously was still in Ultra Prism. Klefki, Onedge, Helioptile, Bergmite, Skidoo, Jupiter, a Reverse Diggersby, and a Pangoro on the end. Yeah, so like I said earlier on, Chris and I opened up some packs. We opened up half a booster box ourselves, so we sort of split that down the middle to half each. I actually got shafted. I got 1 GX and a Prism, which wasn't actually that bad really, but considering he got a full art, a GX, Prism, and a whole bunch of holos, kind of left me a little bit salty. So, see, Skidoo, Noibat, Inkay, Fennekin, Paul Rockruff, Alola Marowak Reverse, and another Ultra Beast in Pheromosa. Cutting our way down, we're nearly there. Oh. So we have Unidentified Fossil. And there we go, okay. Dedenne, Stuff in his Face, Go-Goat, Noibat, Pancham, Esper, Execute, Scatterbug, a Reverse Recon Squad, and a Naganadel GX. Recon Squad is not a rare, but again, that is very much a card that is, I was going to say after the Ultra Beasts, but definitely plays into the Ultra Beasts. Much like Naganadel, like I said, Beast Raid, if it will focus. This attack does 20 damage for each of your Ultra Beasts in play, so you can maximise it to 120 for a single energy. So that's like, say, the big kind of drawing point for that. His GX is pretty fun. Basically, you and your opponent shuffle in for, like, do you shuffle your, shuffle their prizes into their deck. Basically, you end up with 3 prizes, kind of making the game go to sudden death. So Sliggoo, Zygarde, Hawlucha, Furfrou, Gumi, Dewpider, Fennekin, Pancham, a Reversed Aegislash, and an Aegislash. We've had that a couple of times this video. It is always funny when you get that. So that one down, code away, shuffle these round, ba ba bam, ba ba bam. Energy off. So we have another Zygarde, the dog form. Mysterious Treasure, that's going to be a very nice card. Araquanid, Krogunk, Froakie, Flabebe, Gibble, Glauncher, a Reverse Barnaby, and a Bombaracle. Yes, so there's a couple cards that I want to take my rares, don't I? Yeah, there's a couple cards that, like I say, the Beast Ring and a lot are very much going to be sought after. But hey, what if you don't want to run any kind of Ultra Beasts? Well, Mysterious Treasure is pretty much set to get you a Lele. This is what people are pretty much using for. They're going to get a Lele. They discard one less card than an Ultra Ball, and they get a Lele. So you know you're pretty much solid. Frogadier, Porter, Gabite, Rockruff, Gumi, Glauncher, Honedge, Helioptile, Reverse Nova, and a Torterra. It's now a fighting type. And we had the grass type before. Still, even with the retyping, I don't think it's a great card. I mean, like, it's okay. It needs a bit of work, but that's the thing, it needs a bit of work. And there's a lot of bench damage lately, and I was sort of saying this to Chris. I feel like we're going to suddenly see some sort of resurgence of Mr. Mimes, or some sort of like bench protection. I think Mr. Mimes is really the only one. Ultra Recon Squad, Heloisk, Spooper, Snova, Scatterbug, Rockruff, Skrelp, Litleo, a Reverse Purple, and a Dialga GX. He's not reverse, so I can't put him down, but again, from Ultra Prism, he was a Dragon type, so having him be a Steel type is quite nice. So definitely from Ultra Prism there was a lot of Steel sort of tech, metal tech, and I guess then with this one, especially, we have seen a metal frying pan, so I suppose, yeah. Spooper, Tyrant, Bonnie, very interesting, let's say, with the Zygarde GX we've yet to see. Froakie, Korogunk, Execute, Scatterbug, Gibble, a Reverse Furfrou, and Alola Marowak for the last card for today. So, that was actually quite a nice little start to things. Let me just shuffle around and get the kind of the big cards all together. So, I mean, we did get 2 holos in Harantrum and Pheromosa. That wasn't terrible. That was pretty good, I thought. The Beast Energy was nice to see. That will come in handy. The two lovely GXs, like I said, we had Gunadel Dialga. So, again, we had a pretty, like I say, a nice sort of early start to this box. So we had then also Yveltal Full Art and a Diantha Full Art. So, like I say, the first half of the box was absolutely stellar. So, I'm intrigued to see quite what this second half has when we get to opening that. Because, like I say, I've seen boxes that have been really good and really bad. Some people would get this, other people will get a whole lot more. So, hopefully it's that second one, and I'm not kind of just bringing it all down. So, until then, wow, these are some fantastic cards. I love that Diantha. It looks absolutely stunning. Like, well, anyway, as I'm saying, I've been Andy from Bill's Lighthouse. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video for when we open up the rest of this box.